So,
Right.
I wanted to hear kind of what your experience has been so far, and just, what if you can remind me, because I don't think I did your enrollment call either. Just remind me what brought you in, like what you were looking for, and what you've been able to do since joining.
What brought me in was basically I was lost, just kind of didn't know what to do. I was overworking basically. I mean, I was 4 to 6 days working out, figuring that's what you need to do, and just crunching through, just kind of lost. I needed more of a path to set me on, and had a few injuries, kind of wondering how to work around those. And the knowledge that you guys have provided has been hugely beneficial. I mean, you've laid the groundwork of what I need to do. I mean, the foundation's set, and it's just on me to increase it and just go along, follow the process, and believe in the path. And then also having somebody look over my diet, so to speak. I for years. I mean, I've never been overweight, but I've always been kind of, for whatever reason, my cholesterol has been high. Given up until probably 2 years ago, I was a lot of eating Culvers, 2 or 3 times a week. I'm in my 30s and I'm still
Mhm.
eating like I was 18, and
Mhm.
that's I've been able to see that a lot better because I've never tracked food before. So to see that, you see that candy bar and it's like, oh, that's 300 calories or that little thing. Is it even worth it? And
Mm.
so I've been able to more or less get that in my mind where it's like, hey, you don't need that. Pick something else or just get a drink of water, something to starve the hunger and just move on.
Yeah,
But it's been great. I mean, the support, everything you guys offer has just been beneficial.
awesome. And have you seen improvements in any of those things? Did you get blood work done to see? Have you had a chance to do that yet? Like
I
anything
haven't
that's
had the blood work to see. It was dropping a little bit. I mean, I had it before I started the program, about maybe a month before,
Hmm.
and I haven't been back since to see. I've been curious, but
Yeah.
just been kind of putting it off. And
Yeah.
then, but no, I mean, strength. Like I said, my shoulder. Before the lateral outside movements, I could get about halfway and it would just stop. And now I can at least get level with the shoulder. Like I can get up there, and
Yeah.
it pops every time you do it. But I mean, I can get it up there with at least some weight instead of being barely no
Yeah.
weights moving it. So
And not no
uh,
pain. No pain.
no pain.
No
No,
pain.
I mean,
Just
patiently. I mean, once you get to the top, it'll kind of like pop a little bit, but then it's not. But that's still probably I probably still had too much weight. I mean, I was trying to do 10 pounds just to see where I was at, just because that's where I had it. That was basically the lightest I had at the time. So I was like, well, let's see where we're at,
Yeah.
and I could do it, and then before I couldn't. So it's an improvement.
Yeah. 100%, man. That's awesome to hear. So in other words, you feel comfortable saying like, hey, I came in and I've been able to make progress in the things that I was looking to do in joining a program like this, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Awesome. Cool. And
Still have kind of weak certain spots. Like I said, the lower back still kind of it's hit or miss. Some days you'll move and you'll get that kind of jolt, or it's like it tweaks it. You're like ah, and
yeah.
kind of a little bit in the hips and the cossack squats.
Yeah.
Just kind of lean in, like when I try to go from one side to the other, it'll kind of not pain, but you get kind of that. How do I describe it? Just kind of like an ache, or just kind of crampy, like almost. But other than that, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Right on. So still some progress to be made, but like we're going in the right direction,
Right.
essentially. Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. And that's the way it should be, man. That's the way it should is. Hey, that you know what? Like when people get in through a program like this and then they say, hey, like I started with this one goal and then it's like, oh, and then you look, you get to the top of that hill and you're like, oh, there's another mountain over the horizon, the next one that I have to climb. And that's the way it should be. That should be
Yeah.
like, hey, like, because the goal is not to like, hey, I'm gonna meet this outcome and then I'm done. That's kind of defeats the purpose of doing a program like this. The purpose should be how do I get to it? How do I keep the result? And then how do I just keep getting better? Right?
Hmm.
It's like back to the David Copperfield interview. I don't know if you ever saw that. He was interviewed, the 10, 15, 20 years ago. And somebody asked him, hey, what's it like to be the best? And he goes, I don't want to be the best. He goes, I just want to be better, man. He goes, the best has a ceiling. Like
Yeah.
the best is like once you're the best, it's like, well, what is there after that? It's like, no, just better, just always better, better, just a little bit of improvement, just a little bit of, progress. Okay, cool. That's what
Yeah.
we gotta do. My next question for you, brother, is just outside of this, there's a lot of crap out online, isn't there? There's a lot
Yeah.
of garbage. There's a lot of things. And now that you know that this is the real deal and you've gotten a lot of improvement and benefit out of it, what would you say to somebody else who might be like on the fence about doing something like that now that you have the hindsight? You know, especially firefighters, right? I would
Yeah,
say need a specific tailored approach because of the lifestyle and because of
correct.
the
I would
things
say
that get in the way. So like
that's
what would you
been
say
big.
to those
Yes.
people?
I would just tell them, if you're struggling, just try to, your guys' program I mean, it's for firefighters. I mean, it's there. Like I said, and there's other professions. Like I said, they don't have the idea that you're up in the middle of the night or 2 to 3 times. You're getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and you got to manage it. And it's just the way it is. And my setting's different because it's just me and a partner. Basically, so we don't have to meal wise. It's not an issue. Oh, who's going to make what? What are we eating? I usually just bring it from home, so it's not a huge struggle for me there. But it just you guys set the path where you can find exactly what you need to learn to mitigate the struggles that whatever you're facing. It definitely fits the firefighter lifestyle better than anything else I've seen out there.
Right on. Awesome, man. Thank you for saying that. Really happy to have you, and I'm happy, although I don't get to see you as much as I would like. I am
Yeah,
personally like really stoked for the progress you've made so far, and I'm proud of it, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the what you've been able to do with it. So if that counts for anything, I think
yep,
it it says a lot more about the person doing the program who actually gets the result. Like, yeah, the
yeah,
program's good. But if you're the type of person that's willing to do the work, that's the thing. See, sometimes people sign up for programs, this program or any program, right? And they come in and they're like, okay, I signed up. Like where, like like what's the magic pill? What's the why am I not getting the result? The truth is, I can give you everything to be successful, except the most important piece, which is like, hey, am I going to be serious and am I going to follow through? Because I
yeah,
can't. It's back to your onboarding call. I think I did your onboarding call.
yep,
And that's what I told you. I said, hey, listen, I'll do everything else, give you all the show you the path, but you have to walk it. You
right.
have to walk the path. I can't make you take the steps. And so just the fact that you're here and you've gotten the results is like proof of that. So for that, I want to say
Yeah.
congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
And
Uh,
I know, like I said, you were saying earlier, you don't get to see everybody, and that's it's a double-edged sword there. Yeah, you don't get to see everybody, but your program's made, it's increased so much, so that's congratulations on you to see that your program is getting bigger because you are getting results, and that's
yeah,
my compliments to you.
thank you. Really appreciate it, brother.